Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. In this episode, we are turning our attention to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and a significant new requirement from the Saudi Food and Drug Authority, or SFDA. On July 20th, 2026, the SFDA published a new guidance document, MDS-REQ 8, which establishes mandatory requirements for the approval of medical device advertisements and awareness campaigns. This change directly impacts how manufacturers can promote their products in one of the Middle East's largest and most dynamic healthcare markets. Previously, the regulatory framework for medical device promotion was less formalized. With the introduction of MDS-REQ 8, the SFDA has created a clear, structured process that requires pre-market approval for all promotional materials. This applies to a broad spectrum of advertising, including print materials like brochures and flyers, digital content such as website banners and social media posts, and broadcast advertisements on television or radio. The core objective is to ensure that all information reaching healthcare professionals and the public is accurate, scientifically substantiated, and not misleading, thereby safeguarding public health and promoting the safe use of medical devices. This new regulation affects all medical device manufacturers as well as their local authorized representatives and distributors operating within Saudi Arabia. Both the manufacturer and their in-country representative are responsible for compliance. To gain approval, an application must be submitted through the SFDA's electronic system. This submission must include a complete copy of the proposed advertisement, detailed information about the medical device it promotes, its target audience, and a clear justification for all claims being made. The claims must align strictly with the device's approved intended use and technical documentation. The SFDA will review these submissions against several key criteria. First and foremost, all claims must be truthful and verifiable. Any comparisons to competitor products must be supported by robust, objective evidence. The guidance prohibits materials that guarantee outcomes, create unrealistic expectations, or use fear to drive adoption. Furthermore, the language must be clear and understandable to the intended audience, whether they are clinical experts or laypersons. The SFDA's goal is to eliminate ambiguity and ensure that promotional activities support rather than undermine the device's regulatory approval and labeling. Given the effective date of July 20th, 2026, companies marketing devices in Saudi Arabia need to act now. Here are 4 practical steps your team should consider. First, conduct a comprehensive audit of all your existing and planned advertising materials for the Saudi market to identify any potential gaps with MDS-REQ 8. Second, update your internal standard operating procedures, or SOPs, for marketing content creation and review. This new process must include a mandatory step for SFDA submission and approval before any campaign goes live. Third, it is crucial to train your marketing, regulatory, and commercial teams on these new requirements to ensure full alignment and prevent costly compliance failures. Finally, work closely with your Saudi Arabian authorized representative. Clearly define the roles and responsibilities for preparing, submitting, and managing these advertising approval applications to ensure a smooth and efficient process. Navigating these new advertising requirements adds another layer of complexity to market access in Saudi Arabia, but proactive preparation can make the transition seamless. If you need assistance with your Saudi market access strategy, including navigating SFDA requirements for device registration and advertising, please check out Pure Global. We provide end-to-end regulatory support, powered by local expertise and advanced AI tools. You can find links to our free AI tools and global regulatory database in the description of this episode. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.